Anybody got cats who wants to be like, yo, I'm gonna smush them. I'm gonna give some time for you guys to come join me, but while I fix the music. I'm gonna fix my computer, actually. You don't even want to know, honestly. But this poor laptop is really just barely holding itself together. For reals. They went and tried to like it. Okay. So like I promised, we're gonna take a look at some sketchbooks from a while back. This is some stuff that I thought I had lost. And I'm I'm just gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna put you for a second. Here we go. Oh, this is nice. Didn't think about this. A lot of you who have seen my shows have been to my shows because I used to show here in New England in the Norwich area for a decade. Like a decade long of showings. Yep, 2002, 3-ish to 2012 was my last show here in New England. So you guys have seen me kicking around for a little while, and I know a lot of this older stuff you guys will really enjoy. So we're gonna take a look. This is available stuff, but it's not like me and you. We're gonna have to talk about that. Okay? So here we go. Smaller books. We'll start there first. Please feel free to leave comments. All right, so here we go. So this is back in 2003. I was working primarily with markers on whatever I could find. Marker and ink were my first mediums, my first loves. I need to move that a little bit. It's a little noisy. Hold on a second. Let me pull this window down a little bit. Shade. See if that helps my cause here a little bit. Because I feel like we're getting a little bit too much of a glare. Let's try. Okay. Let's try this again. All right. Here we go. Onward. So pen and ink. My very first love. And as you can see, eyes are my thing. You'll find I was doing a lot more simple stuff back in, how do I turn the camera? So it's like flippity flip. Can I do that? Let me see. So you guys can actually see this in the, all right. Well, you guys are seeing it inverted, so I'm sorry. But you can see what it looks like. Okay. You get an idea of what's going on here. Right? I did real simple stuff for a very long time. I've got cats going crazy over here. Hey guys, knock it off. And a lot of people really enjoyed looking at my simple stuff. Then things happened. So this one right here, this isn't even chronological, guys. It was 2011. Oh, we're gonna jump back to 2003. Because what happened is when I just added more stuff to my books. I do want to make prints of a lot of this stuff. 2011 here at the bottom. However, my scanner's broken. And that's a problem. So, you see I get like really detailed. Pointillism almost. Abstract. I've been using the R for my signature for forever. And these are all original works in here. It's just original out of my sketchbooks. And the ones that are marked are the ones that I have marked for a show. Things I would like to print off. Baker's dozen. That's actually what I called it. There's 13. So I used to do faces, but then abstract just kept calling me. Like, how do you not want to be in an abstract world? I feel like I might have been doing some sort of a still life with this one. It's got some lights in it. I don't remember where I was. Hey guys, do you really go to Facebook? People be trying to call me right now. I've told them I've got things I'm doing. All right, so then we get to some cards because sometimes I just like would get together with myself and make cards. And so multimedia cards have been my thing for a while. I don't even know what year that is. Honestly, I'm not even sure that I signed them. ACEOs, if you guys are aware, are card edition to original. Is that what that means? I used to make a bunch of those too. I didn't sign these either. Check those out. Little chickens and robots. Love these chickens. Maybe I should put it back in the book. So a series of chickens and robots. Oh, these ones I did sign from 2012. More collage. And if you guys want to come hang out with me in my studio, socially distant, appropriate, you guys can come take a look at these yourself. Like, I'm not gonna probably give you have a lot to go through. I apparently just decided to put all the cards in here, but I was apparently packing up, and I wanted to keep everything safe. So, because if they knew what I was doing, they wouldn't be calling me. They would just go to my page and be like, oh, hey, she's talking about some art right now. So, vintage card, you know, I put like all kinds of stuff on. All right. This is actually, no, this is, I don't know if this is an original or a print. Can I just tell you? This is potentially the original, but it's also potentially a print. I think it's a print. Only because, oh, I can see the lines of the printer. But this is one of my favorite pieces. I printed apparently onto the paper I use. I took a printmaking class in 2010, and I loved it. And oh, I guess that concludes that book. But we have more. Because we do. Let me just move this over so I can get another book for you. So then we start working bigger. I don't always work small, and we all know this. And as things get more abstract, they also get more colorful. They also sometimes stay black and white. I would love to turn this into like a coloring page. Some Little Miss Sunshine here. I dig her. And like 2006, people were still digging the fact that I stayed pretty simple. And a lot, just pen, lots of different pens. Prismacolor has been my best friend for a long time. I did start putting paint on Bristol paper. But as you can see, I hesitated to sell any of my early work because I just love it. Oh, I had this really great stencil. When I get a really great stencil, I use it. And we've got some just copyright-free cool music in the background. So as you can see, the shapes that I use, I've been using for a really long time. And I do occasionally do people. It does happen. But a lot of the early work is very abstract in nature. Oh, I feel like I probably... Whew, I think I'm going to actually... We're going to flip this around. My arm is getting tired. So we are going to just do this. Check this out. All right, here we go. You guys can see what you want in them, but yes, I'm very aware of what some of my work looks like. Tight lines. Lots of blocking out with color. I love line and color. Can't you tell? Oh, she's my favorite. She's the second of the two. But Gray Girl here, she's one of my favorite, actually. And then, in 2008, I had this great stencil of this umbrella that I used for pretty much everything. I loved it. I don't love all my work, but I keep it because it's really important to keep your work, even if you don't love it. You can see where you've been. This is actually a really cool trip down memory lane. It's a cool horse. I don't know. I was just having fun with all these markers in 2010, 11. I don't even think they signed this one. I don't see a signature. Oh, wait, there it is. There it is. Sometimes I even have to find the signature. Oh, boy, yeah, these were fun. Tight drawings. I do believe potentially pen and ink might have been involved, but I'm not sure. I really like this one too. Be a cool coloring page. See, you're gonna see a lot of hands. You're gonna see a lot of umbrellas. These are the things I was really working with at that time. Another one of my favorite pieces called Eyes. Can't you tell? I was always talking about jumping and flying. Got learning, loving. Oh, this one actually says asshole. That's what it says. All right. I'm going to flip this around for a second. Whew, give my hands a little break. So we have gotten through 2 books already. Excuse me. Don't worry, it's just allergies. And now we're getting on to the bigger books. These are the ones that are really cool. So I'm going to, here we go. Bristol paper, Bristol board is one of my favorite mediums. So when I'm able to incorporate all of the things, I've got everything in here. So I used to have lots of shows. Oh, so many shows. Collage. Squares. This was a show. Oh, this was for a final in a drawing class. I did a bunch of these. And I would love to have another show with all of this stuff, but no, it's a tough time for artists right now. So this is in I don't even know what size book this is. Probably 14 by something. 11 by 14, potentially. No, it's bigger than that. I would actually have to measure it, and I will one day. I believe this is actually watercolor pencils in there somewhere. I love to do birds. Birds are my BFF. So you're going to see a lot of birds come up. I had this great owl stencil too. A lot of these are on, a lot of these are on canvas paper. I apologize for not turning all the way, I love birds. I really do. Oh, and fish. There's lots of fish. I'm going to have to change hands here. I didn't even realize how much work I really had. There's some more hands. Back 2008, I was into my hands. 2012. So you can see the progression. 2004. Oh, this little guy was one of my favorite little guys for a long time. I made a lot of him. Don't make him anymore. Maybe I should. More hands. Artists find their voice in lots of different ways. This is a printmaking class that I took. This was my final. This was 2 reduction blocks and a black block. I do have prints available of some of these. This is just a reduction block. This is a 2-block print. This series was called Abstract Nudes and Kaleidoscopes, one of my favorite series. I should probably have all of these framed, the good ones. That was a show that caused a lot of problem over there at the 3 Rivers. And we can talk about that later. A lot of this work is just, I think, undone. Painter's tape and hands. I mean, look how detailed I was getting in some of this work. These little tiny dots. This doesn't happen anymore. That's for sure. Okay. Last book. Let's go. Oh. Cat's supposed to be X-rated. This was just a silly series. The second of them. I had another one. I don't know if I sold it. Oh, he's one of my favorite fish. Actually. I love him. I put all sorts of things in my art. Which way does this one go? Oh, this way. Hey, stop. Kitty's in the studio. It's really hard to... It's a big om piece. He's kind of creepy, but I love him. I mean, I love all my work. I'm not gonna lie. It's really cool and exciting. There's more fish. We all experiment with our own stuff. Ooh, I like her too. I forgot about her. Cat's in the window. Okay, we're gonna... Hey, Sid! What are you doing? Are you supposed to be up there? Are you supposed to be up there? Please get down. Nicely, without breaking anything. All right, here we go. The house that he is in is for my niece for Christmas. Prolific is one of the words people as you have used on the amount of work that I have generated. I will not disagree. I have created hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pieces of work. And this is just like some of the marker work. It's not even the stuff that I've been doing since here. We can potentially take a look into that later. Cats. This is Susie. Isn't she beautiful? These are drawings I did by candlelight. Some of them. Oil pastels. Just sort of capturing essences. (2015) is here. And then we're probably going to jump back to another time. Oh, 2015. Sometimes it's difficult even for me to know when I've done my work. And there we have it. So I told everyone we were going to be talking about a secret word, right? Like, because it'll get you a free raffle. And you got to know the whole phrase. And this hour's bonus word is stay. So get a piece of paper and write down, stay. And don't forget, pay attention to, right, because that'll get you something too. All right. Stay magical, friends, and I hope to see you at 11. Have a great day.